Shalom, shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rechaha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone GMS. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Yahweh Ratazah. So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And, hey, this is more reason for you people, of the world, right, to fear the Lord. Right? There's more judgments, being poured out by the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Okay. So here we have, all right, plane crash at Muan Airport in South Korea. All right, and there's a few different articles on this, and there's going to be updates constantly, you know. All right, I reckon anyway. You see, the New York Times, South Korea plane crash deletes dozens at Muan Airport live updates 2 hours ago from the New York Times. Yeah, BBC Jeju Air, did bird strike contribute to South Korea plane crash? What we know, all right. Look at this. Azerbaijan Airlines flight crashes in Kazakhstan. Putin sorry over Azerbaijan Airlines crash but does not accept blame. Alright. STV News. Executive deceased in plane crash days before Christmas was passionate pilot. Alright, so judgment is all going out, man. Okay. Judgment is going out. You see? And the fear of the Lord is not, in the minds of these, worldly people whatsoever. Alright? Especially in 2/3 of our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, and the Israelite foreign speckled bird, all right, scattered around the world, right? But you 2/3 of Babylon the Great America, all right, you don't fear the Lord, okay? So more than 170 people have been unalived after a plane crashed as it was landing in South Korea on Sunday morning. The Jeju airplane came off the runway before colliding with the wall at Muan International Airport in the southwest of the country. The plane, which was returning from Bangkok in Thailand, was carrying 181 people, 179 of whom have been deleted, while 2 crew members were rescued from the wreckage. Okay, I'm sure they would have suffered, still a lot of, damage, all right? But still, they were rescued from the wreckage. Authorities are investigating the cause of the crash, right? The crash, which fire officials have indicated may have occurred due to a bird strike and bad weather. The flight 7C-2216 was a Boeing 737-800 operated by Jeju Air, Korea's most popular budget airline. The plane arrived at Muan about 9 local time, GMT. A South Korean transport official said that the plane had been attempting to land but was forced to hold off after air traffic control gave a bird strike warning and alert about a risk of collision with birds. Yeah, sometimes it's happened where, it got sucked into engine and then, the rest. Okay. About 2 minutes later, the pilot called in a mayday and an air traffic command gave permission for the plane to land from the opposite direction, officials said. Alright. So, yeah, of course it's going to explain it further on in the article, but I won't read all this. Alright, let's go further down. A bird strike. What is a bird strike? A bird strike is a collision between a plane in flight and a bird. They are very common in the UK. There were more than 1,400 bird strikes reported in 2022, only about 100 of which affected the plane, according to data from the Civil Aviation Authority. That's why it's imperative, to pray to Yahweh Shai for protection and security, when you're going in and when you're going out, when you leave the house, okay, you're going to work, or you're doing your errands and things of that nature, and, and when you're coming back home, okay, even in your travels, right? You see? Because, judgment is constantly going forth every day. All right. All right, and there was judgment over Christmas. These people are celebrating, all these pagan holidays anyway. Xmas, Christmas, Easter, Halloween. All right, wickedness, man. Okay. Of course, the Lord is only, dealing with the elect of the nation of Israel. Of course, no heathen is going to be beamed up in a chariot. All right, but he's dealing with the, the elect on this side in the kingdom. All right, the Israelites that die on this side, that are not of the elect. All right, will make it through the loins of the elect in the kingdom. All right, born through them. Okay. All right, and we know jet fuel is, extremely flammable. All right. Let's say if it wasn't a bird strike or something like that, if it had maybe crashed, going onto a beach, with the ocean and things like that, might have not ignited, like that, with water, not causing that that ignition and things like that. So yeah, life and death is in the hands of the Lord. Okay, let's get that, and we'll check another article out as well. Okay, there might be some, we might have some different information. Okay, so yeah, this, yeah, this is again judgment. All right, life and death is in the hands of the Lord. Okay. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto Yahweh, and I trust also are made manifest in your consciences. You see? So it's the Lord that brings life and that takes life. Okay? So you ain't gonna hear this in the Christian church, man. See, the Lord is terrible, alright, in his works and his doing. Okay? And the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Okay? But fools despise wisdom and knowledge. Alright? Hebrews chapter 10, verse 31, and it reads, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, yeah, because no one can deliver you from that. Okay, they did not anticipate this when they were on that plane. Do you think those people on the plane were anticipating this was going to happen? Right, they were going about their lives as normal, all right, hoping to reach their destination safe. But look, only 2 crew members survived. You see, they were rescued from the wreckage. All right. So yeah, First Samuel chapter 2, verse 6, and it reads, Ha Adawan Yahweh killeth and maketh alive, he bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Simple as that. Okay. It's all the Lord's doing. You see, and it was their time. Alright. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. So you ain't gonna hear this in the churches, man. They just think God is all good and he's lovely and he doesn't do wrong and things like that. He's just love, love, love. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39 reads, See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. That's a precept to Hebrews 10 and 31 that I just brought out. Okay. The Lord is omnipotent, all powerful, man. Omniscient, all knowing. Okay. Alright. Omnipresent everywhere. Okay. And here's the Lord is telling you there's no power with him. He is the Almighty. Okay. He makes alive, he wounds, and he heals. Okay. Verse 40, for I lift up my hand to heaven and say I live forever. Alright. Let's get the book of Psalm chapter 68 and 20. He that is our God is the God of salvation, and unto Yahweh, power, the Lord, belong the issues from death. Okay. Alright, and then the Lord there's many ways that the Lord can, take you out. Okay. Alright, we're not exempt from that either. Okay. No one is above the judgment of the Lord, whether you're children, old, alright, a woman, disabled, rich. Alright? The Lord is not a respecter of persons. That doesn't matter. Okay? And again, there's many different ways the Lord can brutally, take you out. Alright? I remember there was a plane, a popular plane that, as the Concorde, alright, and that that was economically unsound. They had to at some point, discontinue that aircraft. All right, constant, it was very loud. All right, and that had a few crashes, even taking off as well. All right, it broke the sound barrier too, as well. All right, and constant maintenance on it as well. It was expensive to keep maintenance up on it as well. Okay, as well, and it was mainly for rich people. Like tickets were, ooh, like the tickets were, it cost thousands. All right, and it'd go from London to New York within like what? No, no, no more than 3 hours. Like 2.5 hours to 3 hours it'd take. Yeah, man, it was a popular aircraft. It must have ran from the 70s up until 2003. That's when they stopped it. Yeah, I wish I went on one, but yeah, it was mainly rich people that went on there. Yeah, so this is NewYorkTimes.com. Live updates. This is updated the 29th of December, which is today. Double check, yep. Alright, 2024, the hope for year of IQOP's trouble. Alright, so yeah, plane crash in South Korea, deletes 179. Let's see. It's always these bleeding terms and conditions and cookies and all that. More than 1,500 people were deployed to help search the wreckage. As investigators worked to identify the bodies, officials posted lists in the airport of the names that had been confirmed and collected DNA from relatives. Here's what else to know about the crash. Photos from the South Korean news agency Yonhap showed a tail section of the plane separated and engulfed in orange flames with black smoke billowing up. The plane appears to have hit a concrete wall, according to the photos. The crash of the Jeju Air jet was most likely the deadliest worldwide since that of Lion Air Flight 610 in 2018, when all 189 people on board unalived as the plane plunged into the Java Sea. It also was the worst involving a South Korean airline since 1997, when a Korean airjet slammed into a hill in the US territory of Guam, unaliving 200 of the 29 of the 254 people on board. Alright. Thailand's foreign ministry confirmed that 2 Thai citizens were among the deceased. Alright. Yeah, this is serious, man. It's no messing about. STV News 2 days ago. Executive deleted in plane crash. Days before Christmas was passionate pilot. Nicholas Denison Pender, 50 years old, was pronounced deleted at the scene of the crash in King's Lassie on December the 23rd. See? That still in that folly Christmas spirit, still lingering around, alright? So yeah, Mr. Denison Pender had joined the company this year, having worked at a senior level in business for more than 15 years across Europe, the US, India, and Africa. Alright? Although Nick had only been a SBD automotive for a few months, he brought an inspiring balance of passion, kindness, and intelligence that made a lasting impact on all who spent time with him. Okay? But at the end of the day, it was judgment. Okay? You don't know what he did in his past life. Alright? So, yeah, man. Again, judgment. That's basically, the moral of the video, alright? The summary of the video. So, with that, I say shalom.